think I want to be right about everything falling apart. I think I want to be right about medicine being poison and food being total garbage and this whole country being, you know, Freemason and Pinko Commie and all that jazz. It's ridiculous. People just don't want to believe things until they have to. What really unnerves me about these people is that, like, the people that are being the loudest and most obnoxious are people that have never cared up until this point. People that have cared up until this point were accused of being loud and obnoxious. And, you know, those are the people that really rally for, you know, what they think this country was. So those people aren't my enemy. I just feel sorry for them because they've always believed this lie about where they live. And I guess that's true of a lot of things, though. You could believe that your family's good, and you know, you could have like an uncle or a brother, you know, it's a pedophile or some shit, and you know, it's like people are in denial of these things because they just don't want to believe that about people that they know. I mean, you see that happen a lot with, you know, just fucking actors. I mean, if they can't even accept that with an actor who makes it blatantly obvious that they rape kids, you know? If they can't even accept it with an actor, you think that they're going to do anything about, you know, people in their personal life. I just feel like when it comes to being inconvenienced, most people will bend over backwards to avoid that. Which is kind of ironic if you think about it. You know, it's like you're working harder to work less. Or like you're working harder to be lazy, you know? That's happened so many times though with me. Certain tasks at work that I don't want to do. I will work very, very hard at avoiding certain tasks. You know? It's like, no, I'm only going to work hard in areas where I want to work hard. I'm not doing that. I'm jumping through hoops so I don't have to do that one thing that I don't want to do. I mean, that's how I'm with smartphone. That's why I still have a flip phone. See? That's Fiona. That's my former car. Yeah, I took a picture of her. It was very, very sad. Yeah, man. Pretty cool, huh? You know, I don't think that I'm authentic because I don't have a smartphone. I think that I don't have a smartphone because I'm authentic. I don't think that authenticity comes from refusing to do what everybody else does. But I think that if you refuse to do what everybody else does, it's probably because you're authentic. You know, there's something weird about you anyway. I guess what separates a person in regards to, you know, personality disorder. Because there's a huge difference between personality disorder and mood disorder. And I know they use these labels to control people, so I'm not obsessed with them or anything. I find them interesting, and I think that it's relevant. Especially now in relation to technology because of the fact that literally everybody's a borderline histrionic personality now. Like, look up those illnesses and then get back to me. Tell me you disagree with the fact the majority of human beings, if you can even call them that, the majority of these pieces of shit are so obsessed with their image, okay? That's some histrionic shit. That's some female shit. That's Eve syndrome, like I've said, okay? So histrionic personality, and then borderline, which is emotionally unstable personality disorder. Okay, so women again. Um, I hate it for them. I hate that they're like this, but see, that's exactly why I'm against social media. That's why I'm against the smartphones, because it's just turning women into just total swill, dude. Like there's nothing that women can do. I mean, if she happens to be able to cook and clean and give birth and raise her kids and shit, that's a fucking miracle. That's a miracle. I would say that her like having kids and raising them is way more important than those other things too. And I think that that's another problem. Like people focus way too much on like the appearance. Oh, she's a housewife. She's got a vacuum cleaner. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. My bitch has got a Windex in her hand. Windex. I hate that shit, man. Streaks. So that's why I don't like cleaning. I'm good at it, but I don't like it. I'm good at it because I'm OCD. That's why I hate cleaning with Windex. Because it drives me crazy. But anyway. Yeah, so they made it about appearance. She cooks, she cleans, but she's miserable. She watches soap operas and she's on benzos. It's like they're forgetting about that. All these motherfuckers on the right that like idealize this bullshit idea of women. Yeah, that's what made them miserable enough to pop a bunch of pills and watch TV all the time. And then like they raise these kids to join Antifa, okay? Like they didn't realize that that's what they were doing, but that's what they fucking did. I just think about that. Like, it's this image thing. Once again, the Eve syndrome. People are so obsessed with their image, or they're so obsessed with a particular image of something that they think they want. Person, place, or thing. They're obsessed with this idea of America being this free nation, this beacon of light, and all that. They're so obsessed with that idea that they turn a blind eye to a lot of really horrible things that their own country does to its citizens. I mean, I felt like 9/11 was proof enough of that, but I guess not. That was obvious from the get-go. What else? What else? What else? What else could we say about this country? It's just the way they treat veterans, the way they treat children, obviously. Never been more obvious that they rape the fuck out of kids, man. But yeah, like I said, I guess they don't care if they have to be inconvenienced, And that's absolutely sickening to live in a country with such disregard for human life. Now, I know that all the countries are bad and all the governments are bad and all the celebrities are bad. You don't have to tell me that. But like I said, this is my fucking country and I criticize the motherfucker out of it.